Wait, is there?
Hello.
Good morning, Brian. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Over here on this new construction project. They have inspection this morning. So you have a water heater that you need a circulating system reinstalled?
Yeah, I've got the pump. I used to have one, but when we replaced the water heater, we took it out because it was broken.
Okay.
We'll put it back.
All right. You see that little black button that says switch on the screen there?
Switch.
Are you on your phone or a computer?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Switch.
They may have to push it a couple of times. They're still working on perfecting this stuff.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
You got a pan. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
So that's your return line. That
That's
little
the
half
line.
inch. Yeah. Okay.
And the
How
pump,
long ago did you have that water heater installed?
I put it in 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Oh, have you flushed it since then?
No. It's got to be.
Okay. All right. Show me that circ pump.
Yeah. It's got 3/4 inch connectors on it.
Can you go to the right a little more? There you go.
Okay.
Smart Plus. Okay, and you got a plug there on the wall for it?
Oh, yeah. It used to have a pump on it.
Okay. And then can I see the drain of that water heater? Okay. Where are you located at?
In Point Venture, just down the street from y'all.
Oh, okay. So you actually have propane. You're one of the fortunate ones.
Yeah, I got propane. Right.
Okay. We could probably hook that circ pump up for you. There's a couple. We're gonna need to change out a couple of things like the drain on the bottom.
Yeah.
Add a check valve at the top. Put an expansion tank. You're looking at about right around $740 to install that.
$740. Just put a pump on?
Yes. Yeah. By the time the expansion tank's 202.
What's the expansion?
We're going to need to put some valves and some piping at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's going to take a few minutes to get that water heater to drain, being 6 years old already.
What's the expansion tank for?
The expansion tank is because we're going to close when we put that circ pump on, we put an expansion, a check valve up at the top of your water heater. Can we look at the top? Yeah, like, and the valve, go towards so I could see the connections at the top of the heater.
No, the top of here? I gotta climb my ass up.
Sorry.
Hey. You see them?
No.
Yeah,
okay. What is it? Your hand's covering the camera.
Oh, there you go. That's why.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we got brass nipples.
Right.
Can I see the valve on the other? Go up towards the wall on your right.
Up here?
Yes, sir. Okay, you got a ball valve. So right past that ball valve, we'll need to put a T, and then put a check valve in front of it, and then put the expansion tank there. And what that does is when the water heats, it combats thermal expansion. So as that water expands, you can crawl down out of there now, sir.
Yeah.
So plumbing code dictates that when we close the loop, so no longer can the water, as it expands, it can't push through to the other side. So we need to add a check valve and a expansion tank to keep that pop off from going. So on the side of your heater,
Yeah,
is that little brass valve, and it's got the little steel handle, and you open it.
Yeah, the pop valve.
Can you open that for me and make sure it works?
Yep, it works.
All right, cool. So that thing right there is your thermal temperature pressure relief valve.
Right.
And what it does is it opens in the event that water gets too hot and too much pressure builds.
Yeah.
So the expansion tank is a buffer. It has a bladder inside of it that allows that hot, that expanded water to push in there instead of pushing on the valve seats in your faucets and your shower valves. and causing that temperature pressure relief valve to pop off. So there's some other things that need to be done there to make it work properly.
I've never heard of that before. This thing used to work fine before all that. Before I took the pump out. So.
Yeah, they took a bunch of stuff out when they put that new water heater in.
No, they didn't. I just took the pump out. I put it in.
Well, you had to have a check valve, or it wouldn't even work properly at all.
I took the whole loop out. There's a pump right there. I've still got the old thing here.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can teach you how to do it too if you want.
I don't want to do it. I can do it myself. I mean, I can solder. I have no problem with all that, but I don't want to do it. But I don't understand the only thing I don't get is the expansion valve. I mean, the tank.
The expansion tank, you have to have an expansion tank. I mean, we're putting them on every single new house in the city right now because the water meter, it does not allow the water to go back into the system.
Well, that's a return valve, yeah. I got that.
Right. So the check valve controls the flow of the water. So as the circulating pump is pumping the water back into the top of the water heater, it's going to exceed the working pressure of your home, right? So it's going to push your hot water that's circulating back into the cold water side and try to push it back to the water meter. So the check valve controls the flow of the water, only allowing it to go in the direction that is desired.
Okay.
And the expansion tank makes it so that when thermal expansion occurs, there's a place for that expansion to go without causing damage to the plumbing system. It'll actually make pipes expand. It'll make your faucets leak. It'll make the shower valves drip. And it's something that's necessary. And as a master plumber, I am obligated to tell you that.
Okay, $700, huh?
$745 to install that circ pump, clean up those fittings, unscrew that stuff, and put it up to code the way it needs to be so that it works properly for your family.
Okay. When can you do it?
I can be there on Friday morning.
Okay.
And then we insulate everything. We use the right materials. You'll see. I totally understand where you're coming from. It didn't have it before. Why does it need it now? And there was some stuff there that was taken out that you're not seeing right now. But when I'm done, you'll totally understand.
Okay.
Okay, Brian?
Okay.
Can you text your address? I don't have it on your email.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I'll see you Friday morning at 9 a.m.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.